I'm here with Gavin Rubinstein, if you don't know him, one of the top agents for Ray White. I'm at his office in Double Bay, and it's a very nice, quaint little office you've got.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, if we get straight to the point,
Sure.
why you actually decided to utilise our form of training as a way, I suppose, to develop yourself and your team. What was the reason for actually considering us versus, say, anyone else?
Sure. Look, I think that the complexity of and understanding of the space that your outfit is an expert in is extremely important when it comes down to real estate. And I feel that there's a major difference between a real estate agent and a practitioner. And I feel that what you do is most suitable for the practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately or unfortunately, so whichever way you want to look at it, there are a lot more real estate agents than there are practitioners.
Mm-hmm.
And I think self-development and improving and getting better and progression is all top of my priority list.
Mm-hmm.
And although I'm pretty comfortable in the space that you're an expert of, I constantly want to improve at it. I constantly want to get better at it.
Mm-hmm.
So that, in addition to wanting to open up my whole team's perspective to it, which it has done since we started training, as well as a couple of my colleagues' teams, is the reason why I wanted to, train with you.
Yeah, it's a good point you make regarding practitioner versus real estate agent. I liken it to what my father used to say about it. He's a retired plastic surgeon, and he said you have a choice in life. You can either be a GP, a generalist, or you become a specialist.
Yes.
And he said to me, he says, guess who goes further in their careers?
Sure.
It's a specialist
100%.
who knows one thing really better than anyone else.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of the changes in your team regarding how they're thinking now a little bit differently with themselves? So this is a little bit about personal transformation, but also thinking a little bit about what they do and how they actually relate to other people in the outside world.
Yeah, look, I think there's been a major shift in their mindset and perspective. And, I always talk about a couple of factors that are very important to an agent or a practitioner. One of them being energy. And you can tell the energy after one of your sessions is just going up 3, 4, even 5 notches, which I'm a firm believer translates into dollars for all of these guys, not just me.
Mm.
Like I said, I'm comfortable in the space. The sessions are great for me as well because it's reiterating a lot of stuff that I already know and I'm learning more, but particularly for the guys, it's helping them a lot. I know out in the marketplace, when they're adapting your philosophies and kind of exploring what you talk about in those sessions for sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're learning how to think.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
We had an interesting conversation just a few months ago regarding thinking and how many people confuse thinking with remembering, and why so many agents, when they actually think about something, they're actually remembering the past too much.
Yeah.
And so that becomes a limitation to actually acquiring new knowledge and going to another level. And I think that's very, very important. People understand what thinking is all about. Would you say the guys and yourself are thinking a little bit more about themselves?
100%.
Okay. And the bottom line is always the bottom line, right? Translating into dollars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Look, I think, like I said, at the start of this conversation, personal development, training, skill set building,
Mm-hmm.
improving.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter where you're at in your career, you can always get better. And what I liked about your approach when we first initially had a conversation was that it was so unorthodox and different
Yes.
to most of the stuff out there. But, in terms of training, what else is on offer? But good different and
Yes.
good unorthodox.
Yes.
So, so far so good. And like I said, the sessions keep getting better.
Right.
Let's hope they continue to get that way so everyone benefits.
Right.
And we appreciate when you come in.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pancho.
All right. Thanks.